Hi all, welcome back to this video. Today we are going to see future perfect tense. Future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense are combined in this one video. We can see the definition of future perfect tense. Future perfect denotes an action which will be completed by some time in the future, or an action that is going to be finished within a particular time in the future. ഭാവിയിൽ ഒരു നിശ്ചിത സമയത്തിനകം പൂർത്തീകരിക്കപ്പെടാൻ സാധ്യതയുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളെ ആക്ഷനെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നതാണ് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ പെർഫെക്റ്റ് ടെൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. See these examples. I will have written my final exam. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ അവസാന വർഷ പരീക്ഷ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. You will have played. നീ കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. He will have returned. അവൻ തിരിച്ചു വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. We will have bought a car. ഞങ്ങൾ ഒരു കാർ വാങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. She will have left the place. അവൾ സ്ഥലം വിട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. They will have completed the work. അവർ ജോലി പൂർത്തീകരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. James will have bought a pen. You can see here in these sentences will have plus V3 form or will have plus past participle form of the verb will be used in future perfect tense. ഇങ്ങനെ കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാകും, പോയിട്ടുണ്ടാകും, പൂർത്തീകരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാകും എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പ്രയോഗമാണ് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ പെർഫെക്റ്റ് ടെൻസ്. Future perfect action may have started in the past or in the present, but it will be completed in the future time, or it will be completed in a particular time in the future. Form of past future perfect tense is will have plus V3 or sometimes shall have plus V3. This will have can be used along with all of the subject, whether it is singular or plural, but shall have can be used only along with I shall have, we shall have. Then use of will have plus V3E in sentences is future perfect tense in English. We can see the time words that are used for future perfect tense. Future perfect tense time words are within 2070. Within means that 2020 ഇന്ന വർഷത്തിനുള്ളിൽ എന്ന് പറയാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്. ബൈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇയർ, ബൈ മീൻസ് ഓടെ, ബൈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇയർ മീൻസ് അടുത്ത വർഷത്തോടെ, ബൈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീക്ക് അടുത്ത ആഴ്ചയോടെ. So within and by are the two time words that will indicate a sentence whether is in future perfect tense or in other sentences or other tenses. See this example. In this sentence, by next April is the time word. So will have finished the course will be there. By next April is the time word here. The time word indicates that action will be completed by next April, and that action may have started in the past or in the present, but that will end in next April. So that will be completed by the next April, but it is a future action that is going to be completed within a particular time in the future. So you can see through this timeline the importance of this action. We can see some more examples in the next slide. See these examples. I will have written my final exam by next year. Here by next year is the time indication, so will have written, will have plus V3, that is write, wrote, written is used there. Then second sentence, he will have completed the project within next week. In English there is no usage such as will has. He will has is an incorrect usage. The correct usage is that he will have. Will have is the only usage that used in English sentences. There is no usage of will has in English sentences. Here the time word is within next week. So will have plus V3, that is completed, is used in the sentence. then they will have finished the course by next April. By next April is the time word, so that is an action. They are going to finish their course by next April. So will have plus V3, that is will have plus finished. They will have finished the course by next April. അടുത്ത ഏപ്രിൽ മാസത്തോടു കൂടി അവർ ഈ കോഴ്സ് പൂർത്തീകരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. ഐ വിൽ ഹാവ് റിട്ടൺ മൈ ഫൈനൽ എക്സാം ബൈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇയർ. അടുത്ത വർഷത്തോടെ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഫൈനൽ പരീക്ഷ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. He will have completed the project within next week. അടുത്ത ആഴ്ചയോടെ അവൻ ആ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് പൂർത്തീകരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. An action that is going to be finished within a particular time in the future. We can see some more examples here. By August, James will have dash save 1 lakh rupees. Here the time word is by August. By August itself, James will have saved 1 lakh rupees. ഓഗസ്റ്റ് മാസത്തോടെ ജെയിംസ് 1,00,000 രൂപ സേവ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. That means that is saving, that action, saving money that he has started in the past or he has started in the present, and that action is continuing now, and that action will be completed by August. So by August, James will have saved 1 lakh rupees. Then future perfect tense is used to express an action going to be finished in the future time. So then we can move on to the next tense, that is future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense is rarely used in English. That means it is not common in English. The future perfect tense is enough to express the future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense is an action that is started in the past and continuing in the future also. That continues in the future also. Then you can see in this example, I will have been reading a novel. They will have been writing. We will have been working. വായിച്ചുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുകയായിരിക്കും, എഴുതിക്കൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുകയായിരിക്കും, ജോലി ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുകയായിരിക്കും എന്നിങ്ങനെ കൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുകയായിരിക്കും എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ടെൻസാണ് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ പെർഫെക്റ്റ് continuous tense. That means an action that is started in the past and continued through the present as well and will be continuing in the future also. What is the form of future perfect continuous tense? Will have been plus V1 plus ing, or sometimes shall have been plus V1 plus ing. Shall have will be used only along with I and V. Will have been used with all of the subjects, whether it is singular or plural. See here, time word for future perfect continuous tense is by plus 4. By next year, I will have been working in this college for 5 years. That means അടുത്ത വർഷത്തോടെ ഞാൻ ഈ കോളേജിൽ 5 വർഷങ്ങളോളമായി ജോലി ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുക ആയിരിക്കും. That means an action that is continuing also in the future. By 5 p.m. he will have painted the building. That sentence is a future perfect tense. Then you can see the future perfect continuous in the next sentence, the same sentence. By 5 p.m. he will have been painting the building for 10 hours. That means that he has started that painting action in the past and continuing through the present, and as well will be continuing in the future also. By 5 p.m. he will have been painting the building for 10 hours. 5 മണിയോടുകൂടി അവൻ ഈ ബിൽഡിംഗ് 10 മണിക്കൂറുകളോളമായി പെയിൻറ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുക ആയിരിക്കും. By 5 p.m. he will have painted the building. 5 മണിയോടുകൂടി അവൻ ഈ കോളേജ് പെയിൻറ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാകും. That means by a particular time in the future, that future perfect denotes an action that will be completed. But in future perfect continuous tense, that action will be continuing through the future through up to a moment, up to a particular time in the future. then by next April he dash serve in the military for 5 years. By next April he will have been serving in the military for 5 years. അടുത്ത ഏപ്രിലോട് കൂടി അവൻ മിലിറ്ററിയിൽ 5 വർഷങ്ങളോളമായി സെർവ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുക ആയിരിക്കും. That action still going on and that action will be continued in the future also. See the next sentence. By next June I shall have been living here for the 30 years. അടുത്ത ജൂണോട് കൂടി ഞാൻ 30 വർഷങ്ങളോളമായി ഇവിടെ താമസിച്ചുകൊണ്ടേ ഇരിക്കുക ആയിരിക്കും. That means that for here shows an amount of time or a period of time. That action has started in the past and continuing in the present and will be continuing in the future also. Thank you for watching this video. So far we have discussed all the tenses: present, past, future, and all the by category tenses, the 12 tenses in English. You make a lot of practices. I wish you all the best in your life. Have great success.